Okay, all going well. I should definitely be live yet again. I suppose it's trial and error. This is new to me, so running late for Balclutha care home as well. But so I'm just going to keep it running while I'm on my way. So I'm just going to probably repeat the same questions over again. So maybe I should try no stall a bike. Oh, come on, it's right, and hopefully you can see, I hope, right way around this game, and hopefully you can see the road, and hopefully you can hear me. The problem I had yesterday trying it on YouTube was, at the moment my visor's up, and for some strange reason you could hear me clear with my visor up, but the minute I put my visor down you couldn't hear me. So I'll put Millie's visor down, and then I'll put mine down, and hopefully you'll still hear me, because I'm going to continue to talk, and maybe in me I'll talk probably all the way till I get to Greenock. So yet again, it's dry at the moment, but we're going to Greenock, and Greenock is a land of rain. It always rains in Greenock, and to be honest, actually it just rains everywhere I go. So anyway, again, this is still just testing it to see what's the best setup. So I am needing hold on, so I am needing your help. I'm needing you to tell me if you can hear me, especially when I'm at speeds with my visor down. I need you to tell me if you can see clearly Millie's head all at this area, and more importantly the road ahead, and pretty much that's it. Let me know what the quality of the video is like, and hopefully it doesn't cut out. So what to talk about? Okay, I'll say it again. I've already put it up on the last live feed, but it was upside down, so I deleted it off YouTube. I was asked why we've not been online much lately, and I can say now, obviously I didn't want to say anything at the time, but we discovered a lump on Paul Jr. and quite a big lump on his neck, and went into a panic last Tuesday, and we phoned an ambulance and got him to hospital. It's probably about the size of, just under the size of a golf ball, and so obviously we've been worried since, and we were back at the hospital again on Tuesday there, and thankfully it was all scanned, and a couple of ENT top consultants had a look at it. It was baffling everybody at the A&E. They hadn't seen anything like that on a baby, and it turns out, I can't remember the name of it, it is a tumour, but it's not cancerous. It's a benign tumour, and it's, although I've never seen one that size on a baby, it's a rare condition, but it can happen on babies, and when it does happen, it happens around about the 4-week mark, and that is exactly when it happened with Paul, exactly 4 weeks. So happy 50th Mary Wilson, happy birthday Mary. So obviously we were big smiles when we found out it was not cancerous, because that was our worst fear. So that's the reason we've not been online much lately. We've been more concerned with Paul, obviously, although the thing is absolutely huge. So what they told us is it should go away of its own accord. It can take up to between 6 months to a year. If it's still there in 6 months, we'll be seeing a physio to give exercise, because it will start to kind of stiffen up the side of his neck. And if it doesn't resolve, or if it gets any bigger, we'll be straight back, and I think they'll do an operation to have it removed. But we're just glad it's nothing too sinister. So, and he's still his cheery self. And while he was in the hospital, he's got a wee tongue eye, so they gave him a wee snip for that. So good stuff. So that's it. So hopefully you can hear us all right this time. Hopefully the video is up the right way around. And in true form, it's 8 minutes past 2, and we are late. We're meant to be in Greenock by now. But I was messing about with this bloody camera, so I did send them a wee message, so hopefully it'll be not too disappointed. I have brought a couple of blankets and a cushion, lily cushion, to ease the blow a little. So looking forward to going to Balclutha. I've not been in a while, and that's it. So as you can see, this wee blue thing around Millie's neck, that's the cord for our earplugs. She now wears earplugs. So that answers people's questions about is the bike damaging her hearing. Well, we can now safely say no. The only thing is, she doesn't react the same to people when they're shouting on things like that now at traffic lights. She just ignores everybody now. So, but she puts them in no problem. That was thanks to Motorbike Cody on Instagram. So, well done. I seen him doing it to his dog, and I thought, brilliant, I'll copy that. So, and that's what I done. So yeah, what I'm needing you to do, guys, to let us know if you can hear me clearly, and if you can see Millie clearly, if the live feed's okay, if the quality's alright, if my camera, the positioning of the camera's fine, let us know. Just give it a thumbs up if you can hear us correctly, or if it's acceptable, if you can hear me enough. So that would be brilliant. And hopefully you can, so I'm just going to keep saying every now and again to give us a thumbs up if you can hear us clearly, because we were having an issue trying to set up going live. So also let us know, we've been concentrating on what's been happening with Paul over the past week or so, and obviously with the birth for Paul, we've not really been bumping our gums much about this year's Dog Lovers show, but we are excited about it, and it's this weekend, guys. So if you have got your tickets, great, hopefully I'll see you there. We'll definitely be there. We'll be on the stand Saturday and Sunday, 2 half-hour slots. I will let you know the times later when I go home and check it, but it's a great day out for the whole family. Highly recommend what you go. So if you haven't got your tickets, go on to Dog Lovers Facebook page or website and get your tickets booked. It's obviously a lot cheaper to book them in advance, and I will see you there. Absolute everything. There's what do you call it, agility courses, and all the top breeds, all the top dogs are there, all the best stands for all your equipment you'll ever need to spoil your pooch. So, and of course we'll be there, so come and say hello. It's Dog Lovers Show in Glasgow this Saturday and Sunday at the SECC. Get your tickets online at the Dog Lovers Show. Check out their Facebook page, give them a follow. Again, I'm just going to say, if you can hear us, give it a thumbs up, because this is still a test. Make sure you can see Millie alright, since she's kind of half sleeping. She's back looking round. She kind of lies to the side on the insulation I've put there. Gets herself comfy. We get asked as well, especially when Paul was born, but we get asked quite a lot what to send Millie stuff as well, and obviously cards and stuff being born. Oops, forgot I'm live, I shouldn't speak like that. I hate lane hoggers, does my head in. Anyway, where was I? What was I talking about? Totally forgot. Absolutely right out of my head. That's going to bug me. No idea. We'll just wrap it on the way I'm going to do so. thinking. Gone, totally gone. Oh, that's what it was about people sending stuff, cards and things people wanted to send for Paul and gifts. And we normally thank everyone when they message and we just decline, we politely decline, just because you hear what they say, you shouldn't give out your home address and things on social media, and people are just to get a PO box, but the best one to get is through Royal Mail, and it's something like £240 a year. We just don't have the money spare to set up a PO box, but we increasingly get messaged asking for stuff to get sent, and people want to send me cards and things, gifts to Millie. So we're definitely going to look into setting up a PO box, so hopefully I'll be able to get something sorted out and have that organised in the next 2 to 3 weeks hopefully, and then we'll put it up, and that lets everybody who wants to send a card, they can. That'll be interesting. It'll be like Christmas. Another thing obviously what we've done now as well is we've set up a Patreon account. A Patreon account is basically, it lets people, gives people an opportunity to support us. Obviously every ride costs money, everywhere we go costs money. So it gives people an opportunity to support us, and in return there's different, I think they call it tiers, I'm not really sure, I've only just set it up, I still need to alter the tiers and like availability you get in return for donations and stuff. But basically in return for small donations, it goes up in increments depending on the donations. You get maybe a thank you, a named thank you, and the YouTube videos going up. It could be named on a post in both YouTube and Facebook page thanking you, or it could be a mention like now, just a mention while I'm riding. I could do I can basically just do it if you like. I need to set it up, it depends what people want and what they're prepared to pay for. There is an exceptionally expensive one on there. I don't expect that, we were laughing kind of doing it, but you know how really a lot of rich Americans, all this countryside, we're quite happy to in return for their cash go anywhere they like in Scotland, as long as it's accessible by road. Look at my road position instead of as long as it's accessible by road, we will go and we will do a personal private video film. We'll record the roads and the sites en route and send them all. If anybody's got any suggestions on what I could do for tiers, just let us know. That's Patreon at motorbikemillie /motorbikemillie, same as everything else. YouTube motorbikemillie, Instagram motorbikemillie, Facebook motorbikemillie. See, I'm managing to pass the time quite fine rabbiting on. I've no idea if I'm live, absolutely not got a clue. I've got no idea if you can see Millie, if you can see her wee earplugs cord. See the road, who knows. Anyway, 2:15, I'm definitely late, very late, hate me late. I am starving. Who knows, maybe somebody from Balclutha care home will be watching this live and will hear my hunger plea and have a nice big sandwich waiting for me. And a coffee. Oh, push it for a coffee. I'm like a coffee junkie. Can't get enough coffee. So I don't know how, if you can hear me, especially with the wind noise, etc, etc. You'll just need to let me know. But I'm so far, it's getting this close to green up and still no rain. Normally it starts to rain by now. So remember, if you can hear me, a thumbs up. I was having trouble with the audio. for some reason people can't hear me with my visor down, but you can hear me with the visors up. So if you can hear me, let me know you can. Thumbs up if you can. Better still if you can leave me a comment telling me if it's how it sounds, is it what I could do to improve the sound. I'm using the GoPro 7. The stabilisation on it is amazing. You have to buy an alternative adapter to fit a 3.5mm external microphone, which is a bit annoying because the GoPro 7 is about £350, and then you've got another £50 for the adapter. What for some reason on Facebook people are selling them for 60, anywhere between 60 and £100, and but you get them straight for their website for 50. Personally, I think it's a waste of money. I'm a bit annoyed with GoPro charging that, and it's a bit of a bulky thing as well. I'm pretty sure GoPro could have made the camera even a bit larger and incorporated it into the actual camera. It creates its own problems, especially if you're trying to vlog on a motorbike, because for you to plug it in, the adapter in or the converter in, you have to remove the side door which covers the power entry to the GoPro 7, which in turn obviously makes it not waterproof. So as you can imagine, in Scotland it pretty much rains all the time, and my video, so it wouldn't take long for it to completely ruin the GoPro 7. So I'm a bit annoyed with them for that. You would think, I've looked online, you can't see anything, you'd think they would at least do some sort of rubber grommet which you could use as a sleeve, which would protect it from the elements. But I have ordered a spare door, and I'll just use the Dremel and see if I can adapt it, cut a wee hole in it and make it a tight fit, so that it enables me to use it in the rain. Certainly won't go under any swimming pools with it. But anyway, if anybody's got any suggestions of my vlogging, what type of videos you want me to do, what you want to see, what you want to talk about, let's do it. Hopefully I get a PO box set up soon, and hopefully I would love to review waterproof clothing. I've said this before. Personally I prefer, I still use the Heingerich Gore-Tex, can't fault it, absolutely love it. Supposedly garments which are anything but waterproof, so I would love for these. I'm sure I sent Will a message, he'll get back to me. They said I was opting for my money to have. But if I would like to send, when I will put them through whatever, put them through the test and let you know in layman's terms if accessories once tested. Feel free to contact the company themselves and tell them to send us it. Test it and send it back and let you know what we think of it. Remember, I know I keep saying it, but I don't know if we're live and I don't know if you can hear us, but if you can hear us, please give us a thumbs up, because we are struggling to set up an external mic in the helmet with the GoPro. Maybe I've just used that cheap rubbish mic, but this is a different mic from what I tried yesterday, and so I'm not sure if it's working or not. Earlier today I went out and I tried it. I had a case that fits the GoPro and the microphone adapter, all in one case, but it makes it quite bulky. So the good thing about the GoPro 7 is you can turn it upside down and it will correct the view itself. But for some reason when I was going live on YouTube, it wouldn't correct it, it continued to record upside down. So I've now went back to the original case and I have literally taped the adapter onto the stem. It's a big bulky thing, you don't know if you can see in the mirror. I'm still watching the road, guys, but as you can see, that's what I'm working on now. But it's a good setup. It just looks hellish, but I think it'll only be good for this bike. On the RT, I'm going to need to think of a different concept because I hate the fact that, in fact, it's easy. I'll just put a mount on the top of the helmet because you're looking at everything behind the visor. It's nice to kind of see over the top of the visor. Also, let us know what you think of this positioning of this mount. I've extended it down and so that it's lower, so I'm hoping you can see more of Millie. I have no idea. I'll keep repeating myself, but if you've got any topics you want to talk about, if there's anything you think we can do to improve our channels, let us know. Any questions, let us know. Should I do a live question and answers? I don't know, just let us know. Still to review the pet carriers we use. I keep meaning to get around to it. I will get around to it soon. Do you know, I can't believe how warm it is. Well, how light it is. How dry, how bright. Shiny light. Now, I'm hoping you can hear me, but I'll open it now and you will hear me now. Shine bright like a diamond. 2:25, 25 minutes late now. Right, I'm putting it down so hopefully you can still hear me. Again, let us know what you think. What's the quality of it like? Obviously being live, obviously it's unedited, so you're getting it as it happens. So nothing exciting. I've not been using the RT much at all lately. Just to be honest, I like this bike. It's a fun wee bike to ride, and plus people like to see video and prefer to see her at the front rather than the back. Well, Millie doesn't really care if she's at the front or at the back. There's advantages to both, especially the rear carrier goes both ways. It can face my direction or it can face rearwards. I've loads of she likes riding looking at the back because there's nothing obstructing her. If she's staring at my back all day, she can always kind of see to the sides. Plus obviously if she's facing at the back there's less wind, so she can really bob her head about and get to take everything in. I'm hoping everything works well with a GoPro 7 on my chin mount, because I do use a GoPro 4 normally for my chin mount just for accessibility with the mics, but the GoPro 7 is night and day. The stability of this is, or the quality and stability is awesome. Hate sitting behind any sort of van, anything that you can't see round or through. Absolutely hate. At least with cars you can see through their back window. Hate sitting behind anything. Sure we all want the roads to ourselves. I hope they got my message saying it was late. I hope they don't think I'm a no-show, because I wouldn't do that. So remember guys, this is just a test to see if everything's working, audio, video, make sure the quality is okay, make sure you can see Millie, make sure you can see, more importantly, the road, make sure you can hear my audio. So if you can, give it a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions on positioning of the camera or the sound quality or anything at all you can suggest to improve the videos, excellent. Any topics you want us to talk about, excellent. But if you give the video a thumbs up, and in fact, go and watch all my videos, give them all a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, lets you know when we're going live or going to do anything. I wanted to go live on Facebook, because obviously on Facebook we've got like 87,000 odd followers, so there's a better chance of people viewing the live stuff on Facebook. But I can only set up the live feed from the GoPro 7 to my own Facebook account. It won't let me set it up to the page, and there's no point me doing that and then copy and pasting it afterwards. That just defeats the purpose. I'm as well just editing a video. So until there's some sort of fix on that, I'll be going live more often on YouTube. And I suppose that way you're getting it as raw as I could possibly give it. You can get to view all my bad riding habits. See, normally you come up to lights and Millie's having a wee look around everywhere, but because she's got her earplugs in, she's just not as interested. Tell you why it's dry just now. Nearly there. It really is a boring ride. Stuff definitely have took alternative routes, but I was too busy messing about with the camera. So everybody pulls out into that lane when it's the inside lane with priority. Alright then. That's me carless as well now. I had to get rid of my wee Mini, and Lynn had to get rid of her wee two-seater convertible Tigra. We got rid of them and had to get something more suitable for transporting young Paul around, so, and that's what we've done. Awesome, cheers buddy. A wee wave makes everything alright. I think I should have turned up there. I should have turned up there. See what happens when you've not been for a while. Aye, so Lynn's got a wee Hyundai i30. Nice wee car. That's terrible. I'm actually questioning what road this is on. It was the Apple here long ago. So actually, it has been a while. So, right. No, I think this is the right one. I don't remember getting up this way. Oh, you can laugh. Nice live feed. You forgot where you're going at Egypt. All the roads look the bloody same. Oh man, I can't believe this. Here you come, little fella. I am a total clown. Right, let me think. Am I going to need to get my phone out and Google this? That's terrible. Nah. I tell them this. Right, was it flooding is this? Here's a postie. What which streets? What one's Balclutha Court?
Balclutha.
Care home?
Aye, see if you go back there, it's up Forsyth Street.
For where one's that?
Aye. In fact, see if you come here, go left, then keep going straight through to Junction, it's on your right hand side.
Brilliant.
Right,
Excellent, cheers. Now that's embarrassing. Right. I just passed this. Did I know? Oh, who knows? We are here. Late, very late, very late. Come in and take a break with us. What earplugs it? You got to work your magic. Shine bright like a diamond. What the hell's that song still in my head? Good girl. You good girl? We shake. Let's go. Alright, switch off if I'm even live.